Hey guys and lady guys, my name is Otkin, and welcome to a new video. If you click the like button in 3 seconds 1, 2, 3, no way, you actually clicked it, even though you didn't know what would happen. But hey, you know I won't do you wrong. Enjoy the video. I'll take the red pill. We wish your mom took the B pill. Don't fall for it guys, she ain't on the pill. Why all your outfits look like you punched yourself halfway out a duffel bag then gave up? Not much in the personality department, are you? You have a funny face, and you dress yourself funny. The only way I could feel worse for you is if I had to listen to you bombing with material about failing at journalism and a callback about getting dumped by the same guy twice. Just when the first Kathy Griffin was fading into the sunset. I know her type, she looks like one of those would you still be with me if I was a worm weirdo type. Trying way too hard. You look like a former Disney Channel star 2 years before the memoir comes out. 6 kids, 6 grandkids, 6 cats. I don't run a household, I run a circus. Conservative with a soft spot for social services, because even horror movie survivors need backup. Your family must take up an entire row of the trailer park. You definitely watch 50 Shades at night. The fact that someone was even in bed with you is crazy. Good to see your hairline is actively working on your 6 head. 6 ex-husbands. Lady out here collecting dependents like they are Pokemons. 6 kids, 6 grandkids, 6 cats. At this point, your house isn't a home. It's a group project nobody asked for. Humble me in ways I've yet to imagine. Your skincare routine fits the era of your dress. I'm legit scared that you are going to leap through that mirror and through my screen with your head on backwards and your limbs are twisted in all directions crawling like a spider. You are seriously this close to something out of a horror movie. You're one of the ghosts from the Titanic that has come to land to curse the next large cruise ship. You have a chamber pot, don't you? The last thing I want to do is to try to imagine the things you have not yet imagined. Born 1605, I had a grim childhood where my father decided to sell me as a maid. I worked day and night, but taught myself how to write, so that I could one day cast spells on all those that had made me suffer. It has been 400 years, and I still plague humanity. Your parents must have been chanting Bloody Mary over and over again when they conceived you. Wow, what's the name of the cult you belong to? How much do you charge to haunt a house? Those eyes are so empty, I thought I was staring into the loading screen of a failed life. Discount Victorian ghost. If you were from the 1700s, they would say you had a face for radio. You look like death stepped out to be human for a day. 35, just started back to college, former cowboy, go. I'm a Marine Corps veteran, never got caught for any felonies, I broke my back getting bucked off a horse and now take photos around the Tampa area, and I'm working on a journalism degree. Nothing says trustworthy reporter of the news like face tattoos. By cowboy I'm assuming you mean you've ridden the Bologna pony, a lot. I have tattoo regret just looking at you. Getting a journalism degree in your mid-30s, after seeing the newspaper business fold globally in your own lifetime. Well, you're no Mensa candidate or you wouldn't have been into that John Wayne nonsense. A journalism degree in the AI era. You definitely had brain damage during your service, sir. I just know your beard is laced with the scent of balls. Your college notes is supposed to go on your laptop, not on your face. Roast me, but actually make it funny. You should eat some makeup, so that you can be pretty on the inside. Your OF must be going well, if this is the kind of promotion you're resorting to. In the early 1900s promoters used to buy old locomotives and people would come from miles around to watch them run into one another. Now we can just come to Reddit to see epic train wrecks. You're nowhere near as attractive as you think you are. You're a 5, maybe a 6 at best. You take a lot of pics near the ocean to hide the true smell. Consider it. Are you trying to look like a rodent, or is it accidental? You look like you stalk other people's cats. That armpit hair. Just go away as far as humanly possible. If that is your hygiene, I do not want to imagine the smell. I would rather vape a skunk defense of smells than spend 1 millisecond near you. Rethink your life. Consider shaving. God really just out here making anybody. Your face looks like a squid. You can change the smell of a room by letting your pants down. Malnourished vegan that complains about their vitamin deficiencies to a doctor that is sick of you. The kind of person to rage at a mini golf course. My ex and I just broke up. Hit me. Ex realized he was straight after all. Huh. I'm sure that 55-year-old man will regret breaking up with you later. It's all good, man. There are plenty of men out there looking for a treat such as yourself. Was it the Miami Vice outfits? Green is not your color. You look like the Temu version of the Riddler, but instead of riddles you send crosswords. I'm guessing your ex just couldn't stand to watch one more episode of SpongeBob. Let me guess, theater kid. At least you still have your engineered to be ignored presence. She either figured out she was a lesbian, or figured out you weren't. After a long day, things going wrong, car hunting that seems endless, and no to end, I need to sit and relax, and have you all roast me further please. Thanks. If it helps, I'm 35. I game, build Lego, go shooting and generally work my ass off. You look like you were a math teacher, but ended up building a cabin in the woods, only to periodically sneak into town to steal men's dirty underwear from laundromats. You look like Jesus, but at least the real one didn't disappoint his dad. I'm not roasting you. I don't want to go to hell. So Jimbo Jones, what time is a cult meeting today? Your friend is sick of you sleeping on his couch. 18. Do you get a nose ring every time your dad left? I would, but you sincerely look sad. Take out all the piercings, go stand in a strong breeze, and you will sound like the flute section of a symphony. She got revenge on her dad by wearing the tackle from his box. Don't hold back. You're going to make some rich Middle Eastern guy very happy one day, and then he can buy you all the expensive and pretty things you desire to try, and fill that empty void inside of you. If you had $1 for every time you needed validation from internet strangers, yeah, I'd be able to afford more caffeine and be less broke. If I'm not like other girls was visualized. She used half these pictures 3 months ago on this sub. Way to be creative. Maybe doesn't qualify as a burn, but there is nothing even remotely unique about you. Instagram, nails, mental health etc. just one of the crowd. Instantly forgettable. You want a guy who drives a Mercedes, but you always end up with the guy who drives a 2006 Nissan Altima. Your financial plan is based on the hopeful premise that your avocado toast will eventually appreciate in value. Skin, bones and a pound of makeup. What more could someone ask for? Whatever. Imagine having such terrible mental health that posting repeatedly in RoastMe in under 6 months somehow makes you think you'll get a different result than the last. 32. Italian American, 325 pounds. My ego is bigger than my waistline. Roast me. You must have to dig your ding nog out from under that gut with tweezers. I'm sure your nonna's cooking is good, but you probably should said no 150 pounds ago. Adidas for you means all day I dream about snacks. I couldn't roast you. It'll take too long to get to your ears. Glad to see you've embraced the American culture of gluttony. Italian American with extra cheese and mayo, maybe. The only thing that retreats faster than Italians is your hairline. No way you wrote on that tiny piece of paper with those whale paws. Lost fantasy. I deserve to be cooked. Your wife lost her fantasy too. You look like and appear to have the intelligence of a giraffe. Lost fantasy, but has found peace in being a jar of mayonnaise come to life. Thanks for watching, you grass-eating animals. See you soon. Bye and love you.